Activists in London were protesting against an unelected head of state. The cops ended up arresting them. Even women's safety volunteers were rounded up. Can you imagine if this happened anywhere else? American tanks would be hitting the streets, British ones would be following right behind. But since the king was involved, no such outrage. Not even a word of condemnation from Western capitals. And why just governments? Look at how Western media is covering it. Every BBC report talks about arrests and reactions. But guess which word is missing? Crackdown. How else do you describe what's happened? It was a needless crackdown on peaceful protests, but the BBC would much rather call it an arrest, which is convenient. Saturday's crackdown exposes British double standards, the same ones we talked about last week. When protests happened elsewhere, it's a democratic right. When they happen at home, it's a disruption. But no amount of editorial tweaks can justify British hypocrisy, and no amount of pomp and ceremony can hide these pictures.